Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. So, let's jump right back in. I attempt to take a step back and realize that my back is already against the wall. There's nothing more I can do. You should be afraid of me. Poor little ignorant princess. If only you knew what was in store for you. Now is not the time to be a coward. Why don't you tell me then? Varg throws his head back and laughs. You are always a surprise, aren't you? Well, I'll tell you if you ask. Very nicely. How dare he? Oh, excuse me. I like that defiant look on your face, princess. Varg moves forward so close I can nearly feel his warmth. What is he doing? He is far too close. But I think I like the look of fear even more. Come on, I'm waiting, princess. Or do I overwhelm you? You have no right to tell me what to do. Varg slams his hand against the wall, effectively caging me in. Oh my goodness. He leans down towards me, his smile predatory, but I do not flinch away. Still so brave. I'll admit, I'm impressed. You're interesting, princess, and a lot more fun than I thought you'd be. As thanks for the entertainment, I'll share a little something with you. Alcaster doesn't want you safe because he's a good man. The type of man he is doesn't have a heart. That man won't do anything that won't benefit him in the future. What do you mean? Let's just say your safety is a requirement for something he wants from someone. Who? Wait, is that someone Sir Mythros? Varg's eerie smile stretches further across his face. Oh, so you can think for yourself. What does Sir Mythros want? A lot of things. Ask me again when you can be more specific. Now, why don't you enlighten me? What's a good girl like you doing out at this time of night? I needed some air. Is that so? Well, I'm sure you've had quite enough, so. Varg pulls back from me, and the moment the footsteps sound, he swivels on the spot, his body tense. I feel a hand on my shoulder and realize belatedly that it's not Varg's. I am pulled away from his grasp. Waltz? Quickly! What? Varg is cut off as he defends himself when a sword suddenly strikes at his direction. Hey! Karma! I would keep your eyes on me, scoundrel, unless you do not fear being skewered. That man! He was the one who was with Waltz when I was chased down the streets. His features are familiar. Is that Karma? Yes! Come on, Melody. But we need to get you back to the margin. You're not going anywhere, princess. Try as you might, you're not getting through me. I have to fight you, clowns? Don't make me laugh. I see Varg lift his cane, but Waltz pulls me around the corner before I can see what happens next. What just happened? Did Varg... I turn around to check, but Waltz keeps pulling me forward. I have barely even stepped into the margin before Delora pulls me into a hug. Thank goodness you're safe. Delora, Karma is still... Waltz pauses in surprise as an intense light erupts in the middle of the margin. For a few moments I am struck blind. As the light begins to fade away, I see Parfait. Her expression is grim as she holds on to the man who helped us earlier. Waltz, please get Rumple right away. Right away, Lady Parfait. Together, we carefully set him down on the sofa. Now that I can see the injured man more closely, I come to the conclusion that I was right earlier. Karma? Yes, he is badly injured. Parfait, what are you doing using the teleportation spell? You know what it does to your body. It was his cane. It was enchanted and I didn't think... Parfait shifts on her feet before losing her balance and stumbling backwards. Delora catches her before she can fall. I didn't have a choice. He would have killed him otherwise. I was right then. I should have gone. What's all the noise? The instant Rumple sees Karma, his puzzled expression sharpens into something more serious. Rumple strides forward with a confidence I did not expect. I need hot water. The bag Anise keeps in the kitchen, I'll grab it for you. Who is this man, and what has he done with Rumple? Rumple recovered one of his journal entries the other day. He's remembered that he's a doctor. That doesn't really explain why his entire demeanor has changed, but I suppose that's not important right now. I am so glad you're safe, Princess. I have never seen Parfait look this tired. Parfait, are you hurt? Don't worry about me, Princess. I'll be fine. Like any of us are going to believe that. I have so many questions for the two of them, and I have no idea where to start. My brain feels like a scrambled board full of puzzle pieces that won't fit together. Oh, don't fuss. I really am fine. What is going on? Delora, why don't you get the princess something to drink? I'll come and join you shortly. Delora sets a mug down in front of me before taking a seat beside me. Chocolate, hot and sweet. I raided the pantry for you. It smells exactly like something I'd have in the palace. I did not know there was chocolate here. Anise thinks she can hide it from us, but she can't. Will Karma be all right? Rumple is apparently a renowned doctor. Karma will be fine. I do not know how this happened. It was just meant to be a simple test, but now Karma and Parfait are hurt because of Varg. They shouldn't have come. They did not have to come for me. But they came because they were worried about you. Why do these people care so much about me? What do they really want? They would not have been hurt if they did not come. I went to meet you, but when I got to the plaza, you were gone. I thought there might be some magic barring me from seeing you, so I ran to the marchand and asked for everyone's help. I messed up. They were hurt because I failed. The only one to blame is Varg. Are you all right? You're limping. I'll be fine. I'm just tired. Parfait takes a seat on the opposite side of the table from Delora and I. Have you told her? No, not yet. Told me what? Is this about Alcaster? No, it's about Varg. I waited a good half hour or so at the house after you'd left. Melody. No one came. So I just walked out, but Fritz wasn't there. He wasn't in his room or anywhere in the house. What? But where would he have gone? Princess? Fritz is cursed. You know this, yes? Of course, he remembered me. But what does his being cursed have to do with anything? Whenever you're with Fritz, Varg never stops by the house. In fact, I've never seen Varg in broad daylight, and I've definitely never seen Fritz and Varg together in the same place at once. I've been wondering why Varg is working for Alcaster. But then there's the fact that he wears a mask and conceals his identity. They're linking Varg and Fritz together. That's not possible. Whatever you're thinking is ridiculous. So is an entire kingdom forgetting they have a crown princess. Magic works in strange and mysterious ways. Fritz would never. It's only a theory, but it's more than possible that Fritz and Varg are the same person. Two personalities sharing one body. No. I stand and ball my hands into tight fists. You're wrong. I turn to walk away. Where are you going? Princess, we're not done talking to you. Delora, give her time. I do not go too far. I just want to give myself enough space to think. Fritz and Varg are the same? It is not possible. Why would Delora say that? Princess. Oh no. Sir Mythros? Where did he come from? And how does he know who I am? Did Alcaster tell him? Oh my God. And Sir Mythros believed him? Let's just say your safety is a requirement for something he wants from someone. Could it be that? Sir Mythros is the someone Varg was referring to? Thank goodness you're all right. How did he know where I was? I am so sorry for my lack of foresight, Princess. None of this should have happened. I will serve you properly from now on, with complete honesty, unlike those within the margin. You shouldn't have left the Leverton home. It is too dangerous for you. Sir Mythros has not seen me since I have been cursed, so why is he talking to me as if he knows who I am? Not only that, but he knows I left the Leverton home. So, you remember that I am the crown princess, Sir Mythros? I cannot lie to you, Princess. Yes, I do remember. How is that possible? I am a witch. A witch? Father would never let a witch work in the palace. I feel the cogs of my mind slowly whirling, piecing together a puzzle I cannot see in full. The witch who set the alarm on the Leverton home, the person Sir Alcaster wants a favor from, and the person he and Varg are working for. It's him? But you must believe me when I say I mean you no harm. I only want to protect you from the people in the margin. Protect me? Those in the margin have cursed you. It is unforgivable. When I heard what they did to Varg in order to abduct you. Abduct me from Varg? Who is Varg? You would not believe me if I told you the truth. I believed you when you said you were a witch. True. Forgive my assuming, Princess. I take a deep breath and look him in the eyes. Are Varg and Fritz the same person? Yes, in that they inhabit the same body. So Delora was telling the truth. But it was necessary. Fritz was not willing to follow some of my orders that ensured your safety. Varg, however, is obedient and a more capable bodyguard. Nothing can be allowed to stand in the way of your safety, least of all the knight who is meant to protect you. Are you the one who cursed him? Yes. He said that without even batting an eye. My princess, you must believe me. Those in the margin are only lying to you, trying to keep you away from your destiny. They are your enemies. How can you know that? I do not wish to bring up uncomfortable subjects, but you must be aware of the public's opinion of you. Yes, they hate me for some reason, and they wanted Melanie to be crown princess in my place. Sir Mythros nods, his expression solemn but flickering with sympathy. And the Marchen people have cursed you, haven't they? Such a curse keeps you from your rightful place. He is right. I believe you have been cursed because they see you as a threat to their true goal. Their true goal? Perhaps they meant to teach you a lesson, so to speak, because they irrationally despise you. Such people cannot be trusted. They only seek to use you and hurt you for their own pleasure. They will probably do anything in their power to keep you from breaking your curse. I cannot let that happen. I failed my queen in this once. I shall not fail you. Could that be true? Delora and Parfait are trying to balance the light and darkness in the kingdom, and the curse is meant to teach me. So what could Sir Mythros, or so could what Sir Mythros is saying really be true? What he says makes sense. I'm gonna doubt him. But it cannot be true, right? I don't believe you. The people at the Marchen are not. What good people curse you, even knowing how much you would suffer as a consequence? If they truly cared about you, would they curse you? Delora might be the one who cursed me, but everyone else in the Marchen doesn't seem to think anything of it. I do not know what to think. I know this is difficult to believe coming from me, so why not ask them, Princess? Ask the Marchen traders if they consider you a threat. Ask if they do not intend for you to suffer beneath the weight of your curse. You will learn that I have not lied. I go back to the Marchen with dark thoughts swirling in my head. There you are. We were worried about you. All I've been doing is trying to get answers from Delora. Why is it more difficult this time? Melody, are you okay? Where's Parfait? Rumple and Waltz are seeing to her. The others are all in bed. Is something wrong? What do I say? How could I possibly ask them? My throat is closing up. Did you know what would happen after you cursed me? Did you intend for me to suffer? Melody, Did she? Could Sir Mythros have been right? Anger rises up within me. Did you know how it felt to sleep out in the cold, without shoes, without food, without knowing if I would ever have a roof over my head again? Did you know what it was like for my own father to look at me and not see me as his daughter? I advance on Delora, and she shrinks back, pointedly looking away from me. You knew all of that was going to happen, and you still cursed me. And you call yourself good. Princess, how could you? Melody, I have my reasons. Very important reasons. Is it because I'm a threat to you somehow? Delora's expression shows me that she's hiding something. She has been hiding something since the beginning. I wouldn't put it that way. Did you curse me to teach me some sort of twisted lesson? I told you before, Princess, that the wicked were taught to be good through curses. Everything I've done is to help you. Delora's face is pale. I could see the anxiety in her eyes as well as the guilt. She does not need to say anything else. Delora cursed me to hurt me. If she had wanted to break it, or wanted me to break it, she would have helped me rather than just criticize my every move. All that she has succeeded in is keeping me from my birthright, and those at the Marchen all agree with that sentiment. Melody, I'm serious. I really just want to help you. Serious? When she has done nothing to help me? The answer is obvious. Delora does not want me to succeed. They are not different. They are the same. They are the same as everyone else. Sir Mythros was right. I cannot believe I trusted you. I thought everyone here was different. I thought you were different. But I was wrong. I turn to leave. Melody, wait. I make my way back to where I was earlier, making sure no one has followed me. I see that Sir Mythros stands firmly in the same place. As I draw nearer, I notice that his expression is concerned, his eyes gentle. Are you all right? I take a moment to assess my feelings. There is anger, but also resignation. Was I expecting him to be right all along? A rough night, huh? Where did Varg come from? I'm afraid our princess has learned the true nature of her Marchen friends. I did not have to speak with everyone to know. No one in that place has any reason to help me. It's naive to think that their kindness does not come with a price. Come, let us leave this place at once. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!